What is going on, everyone? My name's Landon. This is Crypto Review Central. There's no doubt about the markets being bloody this week, and as is such, there's an increased scrutiny on ICOs. There are a number of ICOs, Binance Coin is one that comes to mind, that are up almost 10,000% since launch, and a number of other assets, if you would have put $1,000 into the ICO, would be worth well into the six figures by now. And with companies like Facebook, Twitter, and Google all banning the advertising of ICOs, it begs the question, what does the future of advertising look like when otherwise good assets are trying to start up? And really, like I've been saying for months, in my opinion on the reason why they banned it, it's in a consumer protection move because they're so new and they're so disruptive and they're so emerging. The development is rampant and it causes a lot of volatilities, and it's also very tied into news and relevant information. If the right person says the right or wrong thing, it can actually have an impact, believe it or not. And there's more and more evidence towards that. Organizations and even governments are jumping on the bandwagon to ban this industry outright. It seems to be an increasing widespread concern among the investor base, especially the hardcore investors. And of those on the outside looking in, it's really the difference between getting your feet wet on an exchange or continuing to observe the markets as you have been. There are still ways to promote your ICOs, and blockchain technology assets have really interesting and creative ways to advertise their products. And it also is a way of ensuring the decentralized aspect. The more people and the more widely spread your token or your coin can get, the more decentralized it will be, the less it will be controlled by any one person or persons. Going on road shows, getting press releases, getting your asset featured by influencers that are both knowledgeable in the space and have a good following. Getting involved in the discussion in this space is one of the best ways to advertise any cryptocurrency asset, and they'll likely have to employ a number of different strategies to get that done. I'm always impressed and awestruck by the creativity that some of these platforms do end up having in their marketing, and the amount of decentralization that is achieved is really key to not only the SEC not labeling them as a security, but all of the inherent benefits that come with decentralization as opposed to our current centralized infrastructure that widely dominates every aspect of our lives. There's an up-and-coming blockchain platform known as 2Key, which is at 2key.network, reinventing the way the hyperlink generally works, and it introduces a brand new model that rewards users for sharing valuable information. It's a really useful tool for startups looking to gain exposure. With the global referral network, it really is efficient in advertising products, services, and events. Free flow of valuable information through referral chains. As is such with blockchain, 2Key continues to develop, and the platform could be the go-to solution that ICO organizers might choose instead of running bounties for their users, which is commonly the case right now. There are other applications that will likely pop up and try to do something similar. Sharpay is an ICO that comes to mind that is an entirely new way to share. So there could be a future where both of these applications are used, or any combination of different assets. Whether it's 2Key or any other asset, there's a huge number of different ideas about how advertising is going to change in the future that can be applied to the ICO industry. Namely, in my opinion, it's going to be inbound marketing and social media influencers, of which the onus is on the content creator to ensure that the project is good. There are ICOs currently running that are offering a guaranteed rate of return of 1% every single day. That is over 300% in 1 year, 365 to be exact. The key to understanding the difference between a good ICO and a bad ICO, or a project that's offering uncompetitively high rates, and that is the same thing that BitConnect was offering, but they never revealed how they're going about doing it. So really, a skeptic's approach is the best, doing a lot of research, and due to the decentralized and philosophical backbone that operates in cryptocurrency, most of the development teams should be fully transparent, should have previous experience in their respective industries, and all that information should be available, along with regular aggregate websites and publications that you can trust, content creators that you've learned to trust, and a variety of other ways to really determine if it's a good idea. Inbound marketing is the future, and outbound marketing is the old way. And that is just obvious. In today's society, the way advertising works is targeted algorithms. 80% of millennials see value in brands engaging them with personal offers, and over 90% of millennials will watch video content before making a purchase. Logically, it just makes sense. It is where people's attention is. Platforms like Tukey and the inherent benefits that come with blockchain technology are part of a global paradigm shift away from the hands of big brands back into the control of the peer-to-peer networks. And ideally, it will act as a major catalyst for changing the future of both advertising and the way that industry is operated. It's very interesting to think about the big bans that happened this summer and what it's going to mean and how it will shape the industry. It will evolve in its own way, and really targeted inbound marketing seems to be the way it is operating. Especially with the bear market that we've been experiencing over the last few months, there's an increased scrutiny on ICOs. Without going into the details, there are a number of assets that if you purchased in an ICO, you would be theoretically laughing all the way to the bank right now. And there are a number of very young people that have done that and are living very prosperous lives. You're probably watching this video because you're interested in potentially making a ton of money, like is glamorized, although it is much more difficult than you think, as it takes a lot more research with so many scams, with no way of using Facebook's amazing targeting algorithm for your advertising. It will be very interesting to see how it evolves. That's been a little discussion on the future of ICO advertising with all of the recent bans coming into effect. Don't forget, we're giving away $50 worth of Bitcoin, so smash the like button and comment something of value along with your Bitcoin wallet address, and as soon as we hit 200 likes, we will enter you into the giveaway. And stay tuned for all the evolving changes in this market. We're hoping to hit bottom with Bitcoin really soon, and many top analysts are calling for a crazy end of the year, all of which is yet to actually happen. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching Crypto Review Central. My name is Landon, and until next time.